Good morning, folks. Walt Diego here from beautiful. Guess where? Guess where? Okay, you got it. Beautiful Henderson, Nevada. Right next door to Las Vegas, of course. My coffee and donuts all over my face. Anyway, it's just August the 4th, 2022. And I'm still here in Las Vegas working for my brother and helping my mom. Don't know what the little lady is up to. I hope she's doing okay, though. God bless. God protect. Okay. So today it's hot, very hot here in this area. Extremely hot and humid. Jesse, the guy that I supervise that works for Ray, he's hot too, very hot. I try to keep him supplied with cold drinks. That's about all I can do, drive around with my situation. I'm a good driver. Okay, that's about it. Good supervisor. Anyway, just national news. We've got China still very upset over Taiwan. How the U.S. still recognizes Taiwan as an independent nation, and Nancy Pelosi just visited, and so they're doing some saber rattling consequences for that trip. Right, wrong, or indifferent, when Russia or China decide to do something, it could be big. You never know. You never know how fast something can escalate. And all I'm saying is have a plan, Instead of being like a loaf of rainbow bread, fat, dumb, and happy, wherever you are in the world, have a plan. Where would you go if all hell broke loose? If the shit hit the fan, where would you go? The grocery shelves are empty, the utility grid is down. Where would you go? What would you do? you know we've lived in relative peace for many years. In my lifetime, coming out of the Vietnam War, uh, all I've seen is a few conflicts in the desert. That's about it. But what would we actually do if something big ever were to happen? Even if it wasn't like World War III, it just, some kind of a terrorist scare, and all of a sudden there's a rioting in the streets, and your local grocery store shelves are cleaned out. That's all I'm saying is just have a plan. And of course, my plan is to be down in Mexico. I'd like to be down to at least Ensenada or further south, somewhere along the ocean where I can do my fishing and survival. Okay, that's my plan. I got my bug out van down there all ready to go. I've got all my fishing stuff. I've got my contacts made. So it's not going to be a complete shock to my system to have to go down there. Anyway, my pet peeve for the day is people that say, "Oh, what is my country doing for me? Oh, poor me, my poor family. What is this country doing for me?" No, folks, you got one shot at life, okay? Figure out what you can do for your country, what you can do for your community, what you can do for your neighbors, okay? It isn't about what they can do for you, okay? Start turning your thinking around. Everybody has talents. We're born with talents. We develop talents. Even your curiosities can be turned into a positive thing. What can you do to improve the lives of other people? Sometimes you don't have to invent something huge and transforming. It can just be little acts of kindness. But whatever it is, you should develop it, uh, to help improve the lives of other people, make their lives not quite as hard. Sharing water, food, shelter if necessary. You know, uh, like for myself, I like to invent stuff. My wheelchair puller, for example. You know, Basically, it was kind of an accident that I had access to an old buggy wheelchair that was in the trash, and I salvaged the bottom and thought, hey, this could pull my wheelchair, and I've developed it into that. It works pretty good. Um, Throughout the years, I've tried to invent like drip irrigation at mom's house in San Diego for her fruit trees, like a gallon a day, drip, drip, drip on the fruit trees, to make the water go further. Um, I've built storage sheds. Of course, as a police officer and law enforcement officer, I help people, more directly, whether they wanted it or not, sometimes. But no, my other big ideas that I can really see is I like workers without borders. Okay, these foreigners in their country need work, and there's plenty of work up here in the United States, but they can't come here because of laws and whatnot. And I would like to see a system developed where, you know, foreign workers can go online and operate robots and, actually do work in someone's, yard or someone's house. They can control robots from their country, where they're with their loved ones. That you don't have to go anywhere. You can be with your loved ones and just have your room and go in and for 8 hours a day or whatever, operate a robot in some other country that needs some services. And it can be as simple or as complicated as you want to make it. Everybody, we all need gardeners, we all need housekeepers, we all need security. uh, and then like if you're got greater ambitions than that, you can do the bookkeeping, taxes, all kinds of stuff, office work. uh, the sky's the limit as to what you could be. You just got to have the mentality to open your mind to the possibilities, and then you've got to have the resources to be able to do it. That's the hard thing. So like in my lifetime, I'm 65 years old. I would like to develop myself some kind of workers without border program. And maybe, when I get down to my bug out place in Baja California, Mexico, maybe I can open up a little office and have people come in and actually operate robotics up in the States. You know, that's just one example of probably one of my greatest ambitions would be to do that. There's other things that people need, things all over the world. The holy grail of the world is like energy, cheap energy, non-polluting energy. you know do something that will help mankind. uh, we got to get off this dependence on oil, but there's nothing cheaper than oil and gas, and natural gas. uh, Free electricity, or not free electricity, but wind powered electricity, solar power. It all costs money. It's not as cost effective yet as fossil fuels. We've got to make it more and more and more cost effective. So I know the brain power is out there. Billions of people in the world with their individual minds working on problems are going to come up with answers and solutions. Okay. So that's all I'm saying today is God bless America. God bless the world. God bless every individual, and try to open up their minds to their possibilities, no matter who or where or what circumstances they're born into. You can always do something to improve your situation and the situation of others around you. All right, folks, from beautiful Henderson, Nevada, right next door to Las Vegas, the Skyline Casino over there, and Ray's Castle over here. All right, this is Will Diego, wishing you a good life, and God bless. Over and out for now.